begin with breaking news out of Springfield. A 24-year-old Springfield man who was wielding 2 guns is dead following an officer-involved shooting. Thanks for joining us at noon on ABC 40. I'm Amanda Martin Ryan. Let's get right out to Western Mass News reporter Reagan Lockery, who's live in Springfield. Reagan, what information have you gathered so far?
Well, Amanda, that shooting happened around 1 this morning right here on Lyman Street in Springfield. The Hamden District Attorney's Office telling Western Mass News that after receiving a 911 call, Springfield police responded to the 100 block of Lyman Street. According to the DA's office, a 24-year-old Springfield man was found at the entrance of an apartment building with 2 guns due to circumstances that remain under investigation. 2 officers fired their guns and hit and killed the 24-year-old. We're told the detectives will continue to investigate what happened in the moments afterwards, and we are also told that officers did provide medical aid on the scene. Now, that 24-year-old that was shot by police was taken to the hospital and later died from his injuries. We will continue to bring you the latest on this investigation as we receive more information. Reporting live in Springfield, Reagan Lockery for Western Mass News.